Hello from Big South Football Media Day, previewing the fall 2021 season. I'm very happy to have with me now the head coach of the Robert Morris Colonials, Bernard Clark Jr. Coach Clark, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it.
Welcome to the Big South Conference.
Absolutely. I was just telling the last gentleman, I was here in 2000 to 2003 when I played at Liberty University way back in the day.
Excellent. Well, we're glad to have you back.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk about this odd year, because you have seen a little Big South already, but we just hadn't talked about it yet, because you had 3 games in the abbreviated spring season, 2 were Big South contests. What are you taking away from that short campaign that you can build on?
Well, I'll be totally honest with you. We didn't play very well. And as coaches, I didn't think we got them prepared the way we need to have our guys prepared. So what we took away from it is we still competed. And that was the good thing about it. We played against one of the best in Kennesaw. We played with one of the teams that have been in the middle of the road, been trying to feel their way up in Charleston Southern. So it's a situation where both those teams put it on is pretty good. So what we're taking away from that is that our guys are there this summer understanding the importance. We've got to get stronger, got to get faster. This conference is a whole lot bigger and stronger than the last conference in. So that's the biggest thing we're taking away from it.
And now all those guys and your staff, everyone's got a quick turnaround. You're going from spring to fall football. How do you approach the camp and the build up to the opener? Any changes in preparations?
There's no doubt about it. The most important thing right now is our off season and what our guys are back in Pittsburgh doing right now during the off season, how hard they're working, how Coach Day's getting them going. That's the most important thing. So how they're going to prepare in this off season will be real big, because when we hit camp, we're going to go at it pretty hard in camp.
And we talk about those guys, those players you're expecting so much from. You have 22 starters back this fall. That's a pretty big number. Yeah. How does that experience translate into expectations, and who are you counting on to step up on both sides of the ball?
Well, 2 of the guys we're counting on are 2 guys I brought with me. That's Taven Harville and George Martin, our starting quarterback. So those are 2 guys we're looking not only to start as players, but also be leaders. And they're doing a great job right now getting guys gathered, getting guys going this summer for a lot of volunteer workouts that we have. So that's what we're looking for. Those starters, what we're looking for is to try to see if we can catapult what we did in 2019 and understand the experience we needed for 2021 in the spring and what we're going to have to bring to the table, the strength and the speed we're going to have to bring to the table.
Excellent. Now, your schedule, as you look down your schedule, there's a lot of first-time meetings for you in conference and out of conference, but we know what to expect somewhat for the Big South. What can you tell us about your non-conference schedule? What's that look like for the Colonials?
Well, the toughest thing for our non-conference schedule was to open up with Dayton. Haven't beat Dayton since I've been there. So it's one of those situations. That's the team we're worried about right now. I just told the guys, there's only one team we're worried about. We're worried about winning the Dayton game. Don't worry about any other game. But after Dayton, we got Central Michigan. And then after Central Michigan, we have Howard. So those are 3 games that we're looking tough, and they're good teams. I mean, good, hard-fought teams. I mean, Central Michigan's going to be a monster. There's no doubt about it. And Dayton always does well in their Pioneer League. And in the MEAC, Howard does a great job. So those are 3 good non-conference opponents that we've got to go up against.
Well, we are wishing you and all the Colonials luck this upcoming season, and wish everyone a chance to see the Colonials in action, their first full season in Big South football play. And we thank you for watching this edition of our Big South football preview for fall 2021.